do they need the technology that you are providing to them right now? And when you look at the technology in seedlings and in plant husbandry across the country, do you think that that is what is missing in our agricultural sector in the country?
Yeah, actually, that has been missing.
Yes.
Because you find that the current day farmers are not those old school farmers who used to, you know, when we started now agriculture as a subject, even the books that the government was providing for learners in our schools, you could see a farmer drawn on the cover with a big hoe on the shoulder and tattered clothes.
That's true.
Then you tell our children
to be like this person,
to take agriculture. I'm telling you, nobody would take agriculture.
That's it.
So we are trying to make it a bit enticing, a bit juicy.
Yes.
In fact, we say we want to make agriculture very appetizing, and that is why we are coming up with the new technologies to attract especially the youth.
Yes.
And they have taken it. They've taken it up so quickly and in a big way.
That's it.
Because the smallest farmer who has a kitchen garden will come to Agitech and purchase 10 pieces of tomatoes, 10 pieces of sukuma wiki, 10 pieces of capsicums, and go and plant, because they are ready-made seedlings. He has saved a lot of time. He has also saved a lot of seed wastage, because initially he could go
buy the
seeds,
pack,
a packet, 10 grams of, for example, sukuma wiki from the agrovet.
Yes.
Then he will go and prepare a small nursery behind the homestead. Then he spreads the seeds, covers with soil, water, and wait for the seeds to germinate. But in the soil, in those soils, there are pests, soil-borne pests. The chicken from the homestead can also go and feast on the seeds. Goats. So the following day, when he is going to transplant, there are no seeds. But now when he comes to Agitech, he is confident that he is picking the right seedling.
The right seedlings.
And at the right time.
Yes.
So we have actually saved a lot of time and hassles for the farmer.
That's it.
Yes.
But much, just before I look at exactly the activities that you do as a company, also for the farmers as well, like as we're looking at this particular interview and wondering, I do not essentially come from this particular county.
Yes.
Can I also actually join that particular expo from the 8th to the 9th? We
opened the doors for all farmers from across the world.
Yes.
All over the world. Even those in the diaspora. We are welcoming them, because this is a 2-day event, and we are displaying a lot of technology.
Yes.
Yes.
A question that is burning in majority of people's minds, and I'll tell you that. I think I run into these questions most of the time.
Okay.
I'll put it in Kiswahili.
Yes.
They say, kuna mboga ya huku juu.
Yes.
Yenye haifanyi vizuri huku chini kwetu.
Yes.
That's the question the majority of people would ask. To the point that the farmers who might be watching you right now and saying, I want to work with Agitech. But wait a minute, they're in Kirinyaga County. I am from, case in point, Nyamira County. Hiyo mboga ya Kirinyaga County itafanya Nyamira County kweli? That's the question that you ran into.
That is a very pertinent question, and I think I have the answer to that. It is very easy, because inside our greenhouses, we have created an environment that actually adapts seedlings from all the ecological zones of Kenya. So even somebody in Nyamira will just come and say, I farm in Nyamira. What variety does very well there? So
you just direct them to this particular one.
Exactly.
That's how complex your process is, and understanding the ecological zones in the country.
The ecological zones of the country. And that is why we are partnering with all seed raising companies, because they also work in different zones of the country.
I see that, isn't it?
So a seed raiser or a seed producing company like, I don't want to name them here because I might be hammered. But we have companies like Amilan, we have companies like Royal Seeds, we have companies like Sidico, East Africa, name them. They are very many.
Yes.
They will be showcasing. So when they come, they will bring a seed that is accustomed to a certain ecological zone of the country.
That's it.
Yes. So we have no problem with supplying all over the country. Even somebody in northeastern, the farthest point of northeastern province, will still get the variety that he wants.
That's it.
Yes.
But I'll come back to that particular expo. But also some of the services that you offer your farmers is that you also even get to showcase to them what sustainable agriculture is essentially.
Yeah.
That has been a question for why our small-scale farmers are not essentially succeeding in agriculture. What would you say you as a company are doing in that particular front for sustainable agriculture?
Yeah. We have mentorship programs for that, where we are teaching the farmers, even those in drought resilient areas, to adapt technologies that are that will move in line with high tolerant varieties. We also teach them on technologies like the mulching technology.
Yes.
You know, in this kind, in this particular issue, we have the organic mulch and the artificial plastic mulch. So we will be showcasing such kind of technologies, such that this particular farmer who is fearing to do farming, because maybe in one way or another he is fearing the harsh environmental conditions, he will come and see. Actually, it is very possible. It is very possible even to farm in the desert. Yeah.
So let's paint a picture then. Farmers are going to come to this particular expo. They're going to come with a lot of questions. They want to see exactly what you have for them on that particular day for those 2 days. Are there events that are essentially going to be done on the first day or the second day, or I can miss the first day and come the second day and still meet the same events?
Actually, we are replicating. What we shall be doing on day 1 is the same that we are going to do in day 2.
Yes.
Because we know on day 1 is a Friday, so those people who are already employed might not get a chance to come on day 1. So the same will be repeated in day 2.
Okay.
So the activities will be very similar.
That's it.
And the sequence of events will be the same.
That's it.
So whoever misses on Friday
can actually come on
Saturday. Yeah.
Still be the same event.
It will be the same event.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Could you talk to any farmers listening to any success stories that you've seen at Agitech, where farmers have come, they've worked with you, they've picked your seedlings, and they're reporting success stories? Which particular crop, you, Mr. Michael, is giving you that particular confidence, saying, guys, I'm telling you, we believe in our process, and this is what?
Yes. We have quite a good number of farmers who are coming back and even making referrals, telling others to go to Agitech and pick the best, especially tomato farmers. Those people, those farmers, especially in areas like Karakara, areas like even Naivasha, as far as Naivasha, areas like Ukabani, Machakos area, they do a lot of tomato farming. And when you see a farmer picking 700 trays, those are trays enough for about 10 of so acres, and coming back again to pick more, it means that we are supplying what we call quality seedlings. Yes. Because we believe in raising quality seedlings so that the farmer can get a bumper harvest.
That's it.
We also have fruit trees like pawpaws. The pawpaws we have supplied to farmers in Shiara. The numbers have continued to rise. We started with 10 farmers. Now we are doing about 500 farmers. That's a lot of farmers.
That's a lot of farmers.
Yeah, Hass avocado.
Yes.
We are doing the original Hass.
Yes.
Not the fake ones that are found along the roadside.
That's
and really farmers are referring others to us all over, from the western counties to the eastern counties. So every day we are receiving very many new referrals. That means farmers have confidence in what we are doing at Agitech Seedlings.
Here's another question that you're going to get.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to meet farmers who are like this. Yeah. They've come there, not essentially just to learn about this technology that you're exposing to them
Yes.
and what is working when it comes to farming, they're coming to you asking you, what can I grow now that is very popular in the market, that is selling at good prices,
Yes.
so that I can actually jump into this business? Do you also offer those services where
That
you're
is
telling
why-
farmers, this is exactly what you can sell?
That is why I started
Yes.
by saying
Yes.
we do a lot of mentoring
That's it.
to
That's it.
farmers. We advise them the changing threads in the weather patterns,
Yes.
at the same time the prevailing market conditions and behavior.
I see that.
So,
I see that.
like, for example, in the last 3 months, tomato was not doing very well. So those farmers who really had done tomatoes in large scale, they suffered because of the drought that was there in the country.
Yes.
But today, again, they are experiencing some very good prices. So we always we have data that shows and clearly shows that along this month, around this time,
That's when you
the
should.
best crop to grow is
It's this time.
Then this other time, the best crop to grow is this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is very important information for any other farmer who wants to get into that business, isn't it? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, let's look back a bit then on this particular expo as well. What experts are we going to run into this particular expo in as crop husbandry is concerned?
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, we have experts across the board,
That is it.
very well-trained agronomists.
Yes.
We have vets. We have people who deal with seed certification.
Yes.
We have farms that are doing seed propagation in bulk. Experts in all this. The banks are also coming in because of financing.
Does it? Does it?
We also have the off-takers, that the hospitality industry, because what farmers grow, they need to sell.
Does it?
Who do they sell to? We have so many off-takers,
Yes.
market aggregators.
Yes.
All these people will be showcasing in the expo.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's someone who's listening to you and saying, I know tomatoes
Yeah.
are supposed to be grown at this particular time in my area, and I do have that information that that's when they sell, and they want to work with you. Do they work with you on an order basis where somebody tells you, at this particular time, I want to come to your company, make an order of maybe 700 seedlings,
Yes.
and then leave? Or do they just walk in?
We have both.
That's
We
it.
have both walk-ins and we have both for order. But orders are more than the walk-ins.
Oh, yeah.
So as what we usually do, once we take all the orders and we do the germination for them, we also have a section where we grow quite some sizable amount for the walk-ins.
That's it.
Because we find that some farmers may plan, and when the seasons turn around, they will tell you, sell what I had ordered at this material time, I'll come for mine
At this particular
at this
time.
particular
as well.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
So with the walk-ins coming, we will always get satisfied.
That's it.
They will get the best out of the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you support large-scale farmers as well, Michael?
Yeah.
Who are not essentially just going to come you for 700. Some of them will come you for 2,000, 3,000. What is your capacity in offering this to them?
Agitech is a big
Yes.
seed laser. We are almost becoming multinational. Even if you want 1 million trays, we shall raise for you. We have machines that are doing 1,000 trays per hour. So in 8 hours, you can imagine the number of trays you will have produced. So even if a farmer gives an order of 1 million, we will still do it. Yeah? And farmers are really very serious. You find that a farmer is asking for an order of 100 acres. 100 acres. You know how many trays are those? 15,000 trays. Farmers are serious these days.
Yes.
They are not jokers.
Yes.
Farming is not gambling. People are getting into serious business.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just before I let you go, I'm getting told that you have another interview that you have to go and attend.
Yeah.
If you look at the way that you've grown as a company
Yeah.
up to where you are right now, could you give us a vision of where you will be? And I want you to speak in this respect. Your presence within the agriculture sector in the country, because I hear some of those seedlings that you grow, they're essentially the food basket of the country, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
In fact, that is how, as I started in the
Yes.
beginning, that is how Agitech was born.
That's it.
Because of that need. We strategically positioned ourselves in Kirinyaga. Because one, Kirinyaga County is one of the counties that grow a lot of tomatoes. In fact, most of the tomatoes that are sold in our Kenyan markets come from Kirinyaga.
Yes.
Then we have extended. We have extended to Lookuptv. We have extended to Narok. We are extending to Eastern and Northeastern. So the future of Agitech as a factory is big and huge. And now we are capturing almost all the crops that are grown in Kenya.
Country.
Including, recently we are even doing pyrethrum trials.
Yes.
For pyrethrum farmers. So we want to encase it such that we will satisfy every farmer who needs a seedling for any crop for any region.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Take a minute to answer this, Michael, as you step out of the studio. What journey do you walk with the farmer once I come and get your seedlings?
Yeah, when the farmer purchases our seedlings, on the material day of the purchase, we will advise him on how to handle the seedling. Then after that, we have agronomists, our own agronomists in those regions I'm mentioning. Like if your farmer comes from Lookuptv, we have an agronomist on the ground who will go and advise the farmer.
Yes.
He will see how the farmer is doing it. All questions will be answered.
Yes.
Until the harvesting time, when the farmer is now going to the market. So we give them agronomic support right from the seed to the market.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mr. Mbugua Michael, thank you very much for coming to our studios this morning.
Yeah.
Hopefully then you do know that particular expo that is being organized by Agitech. It happens from September 8th to 9th. The theme, according to Mr. Mbugua here, is reinventing agriculture throughout climate smart solutions and technology. Now you do know. It is at Mutivi, Kirinyaga County. Now you do know as well. All right, go attend and benefit. If you want to start farming, you're saying, go there, benefit. If you're already in farming, go there, benefit. And if you just want to know how technology in agriculture and smart climate solutions then are being found in that particular company, is also saying, come, let's learn. That is on September 8th to 9th, 2023. Thank you very much for watching us this morning. My name is Simba Kiage. Tomorrow is another good time to do this. Goodbye.